All right, YouTube, I'm back at it. This is gonna be my second video that I'm posting here. I'm actually in my garage now, so you have to bear with me while I'm trying to get everything set up. But as you can see, let me get down. One, I'm rocking my new Hush hat. Love the hats that these guys make, Hushing, I'm pretty sure you heard of those guys. Hats and other accessories, they're real big on YouTube. They do a lot of hunting. They're great guys, great customer service. I had an issue one time with the shirt, got it fixed, no problem. And they sent me, some more merchandise just for the, showing that they appreciate their customers. And I'm one of the loyal customers. I order hats from them a good amount of time. I just ordered 2 more last week and got them in. So this is one of the new ones here. But the main thing I want to talk about is my XMR 1000. I just picked it up today. I was actually debating between a Ranger Crew XP 900, and I decided to go with the Can Am. I actually did a build for the Ranger, and the dealership, the closest one to me, they had all the materials for the build, but I'm just not a big side-by-side fan yet. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get there. Maybe in a couple months. I probably wish I would have got one. Then I'm going to I'll probably go and get me a side-by-side to go along with this, or trade this in. I mean, she's paid for. It's the XMR 1000. This is the 2019 model, the black, gold, and red. As you can see, you've got a bumper here, a little protective bumper, factory exhaust, which this will get changed out probably next week. I've got a Yoshimura slip-on coming, and from what the guys told me at the shop, it should be here hopefully by midweek next week. And I've got some more accessories. I think I'm going to stay with these tires. I wanted to go with a wider tire. These are 30s, front and back, 30 by 9 by 14. I can tell you now, they're real aggressive, and they do not like hard surfaces. I'm getting a lot of fishtail out of the back end and the front, just for the simple fact that these are mud tires. They're made for mud, they're not made for highway usage or hard packed surfaces, but if you get down into some sand, a little bit of mud, she grips in good. Got a little storage compartment back here. Also in the storage compartment, you've got your basic tools, little tool chest. I think I know I'm gonna add to this and probably keep me maybe a fire extinguisher and first aid kit back here as well. As far as fuel, I only run 93. I asked the guys if there's a break-in period. From what I've been told by the dealership, there's no break-in period for this XMR. Just when I hit my first 20 hours, I need to bring it back in to get serviced. I'm sorry you can't see my face, but I need to bring it back in to get serviced. Once I hit my first 20 hours, I'm only at I think I'm at 2.3 now. So I put on 2.3 hours today. Just riding around and getting used to it, getting used to the field. It's a bigger machine. Bigger 4-wheel than I'm used to operating. I'm used to operating like the Honda 250s, 250Rs back in the day, 350s, Raptor 700s. They're nowhere as big as this right here. This vehicle itself, keep calling the vehicle, but this 4-wheel itself is 1,000 pounds. I think it could tow 1,650 pounds. It's got 91 horsepower. So it's got a lot of horsepower, like 6,000R. This is the new color for 2019. Of course, you can still get the, I know the dealership that I went to, they also had one that was like a bumblebee yellow, which I didn't like that. It was majority yellow with a few accents of black in it. I didn't like that. So this is what I wanted, this is what I picked out, this is what I had, this is the color that I like. So like I said, it's a black, gold, and red color. Solid bumpers. One thing I guess they've changed, I've seen on some YouTube videos from the earlier models, 2018s, 2017s. I guess these caps used to be plastic, but they're not now. So this whole thing is steel. So there's no need for me to change it out. I will be changing out my exhaust, like I said. Probably get a cover to go for my grease hitch back here. And I think I'm going to end up changing out my clutch. I have to do some research on it. I'm not sure if it's the primary or secondary clutch, but I think I'm going to give you a Dalton clutch and put that in there. And I think I'm going to keep an extra belt in there too. This is belt driven, not chain, belt driven. And I'll show you that in a minute. I'm not going to pull the cover up, but I'll show you where the actual clutch is, transmission. I've got my radiator in the front, right? Also, you've got a little storage compartment here. And I've got all my paperwork, my manuals, and stuff like that in there. This is removable. It can be removed and put back here. I haven't actually tried that yet, but let me see how that's going to work out. Let's see. So as you see, I can put that back here, and but this spot here will be open unless I put something in here. This is the same setup as the regular Outlander. Usually the regular Outlander has a seat here for a second passenger, but I'm not putting the second seat on this XMR. So that back where it goes. Manuals, tags, and this is actually pretty secure. I've done some pretty hard ripping on this, and it's secure. It's nice and snug. Battery, radiator, some of the seat. It's got a simple snap back here button. You pull on the button, pull it back. It does have snorkels, but these are factory snorkels. They're not snorkels like you see the big, tall ones that people put up there. Which I'm not putting the snorkels up here because this is not going to be, even though it's made for mud, it's not going to be a mud machine for me. It's going to be trail riding, leisure, and mostly hunting. I can throw a couple bags of corn in the back, nice size deer in the back. I think I'm going to order a rack. There's a rack I can order that goes up here. So when I have my bags of corn up here, I don't have to shut them down because it'll be enclosed in here. And that'll kind of help too, I think, secure a deer more because the rack I think is about up this high. So I can fit the main part of the body of the deer in here, and it should stay, the rack should hold in there. I'm going to give you a front shot here. Don't mind my garage, it's kind of messy. So as you can see, this is the back. You have to excuse me guys, I'm holding the tripod and trying to do this instead of taking my camera off. But you can see here, XMR 1000. That's where the Dalton clutch will go right there if I decide to get one. That's actually where your belt is too. Your belt's behind that cover. So I need to take it easy. You know, probably my first 20 hours, you get as much performance out of this belt. I'm gonna buy an extra belt anyway, and I need to find out how much Dalton clutch is, and I'm actually gonna get that. I think that's gonna give me a little bit better performance, and I've heard that those clutches are better than what's in the factory here. Again, tires 30 by 9 by 14s. You can see the back, they're real dusty already. The front's pretty clean. All the dust is vortexing towards the back. There's the back end. You can see the factory exhaust. Like I said, that's getting changed out to a Yoshimura slip-on next week. Bumpers are solid. Come around on this side. Let me zoom back out. You can see right there, XMR. So you can see where my shoes have been scrubbing up against there. And some of the stickers. I guess they're affiliated with some of these NGK, Fox, spark plugs, and all that stuff. And you can see the foot pegs, they're pretty interesting. You got your standard foot pegs, and you got your, what I guess they're called your mud foot pegs. So when you're in the water, you're swamping your vehicle, you stand on the back of those to be able to pick up the front end and push it through the water. So that's what gives you your leverage to keep the front end, your air intakes up out of the water while standing on the back of those. Gas tank, that's getting changed out. My lid, I'm getting a lockable lid. So you can see Outlander. I run 93 octane in here. There's my oil plug there. There's the shifter, as you can see. Let's see if I can focus that in a little bit better. There's the shifter, park, reverse, neutral, high, and low. You got your 4-wheel drive and your 2-wheel drive. Let's see. Let me take this camera off this tripod. Hope I'm not making anybody dizzy. Okay, so as you can see here, that's what the front end looks like. That's the rad, that's the radiator. Radiator's mounted on the front. This all comes stock. I didn't have to order any of this. This is the XMR 1000 stock with all these accessories, bumpers, handguards, winch, everything. I bought it just like this. Tires, didn't have to add anything besides the exhaust that I ordered and the lockable gas cap. And I didn't know it actually has a USB, not a USB, but an outlet here. So I keep an outlet with me in my box. Let's see if I can get it open. And there you go. I can charge my phone or what other accessories I may have. But I did not know that. The guy actually showed me that today because I actually ordered one of these, but they canceled it because it apparently already comes with one. I'm not sure if there's one on the other side. No, just that one. Another thing, as you can see, I don't have a key in there. I'm going to show you the keys. These are the keys. This is the performance one, and this is the governed or limited one. So somebody that's never ridden one, or if I just don't want anybody ripping up full speed, I can put this up here and it's going to keep them down to maybe, they can be programmable, I think about 20 miles per hour max or something like that. And it just goes right here, like a little round ball mount almost, goes there. And without the keys, you can see, even if I hit the green button, the start button, you see that the dash highlight a little bit. Now, let me put my key in. Okay, so there you can see, it's in performance mode. In order for me to switch to the modes, I just simply push on this button here, and it'll give me work, normal, or performance mode. Like I said, this button here is for my 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive, but it's not shift on the fly. You have to come to a complete stop before you shift from 2-wheel drive to 4-wheel drive. Of course, that's the throttle. That's the gear selector there. And you can see I've got 2.1 hours up here already. And it's got my fuel gauge, coolant, and there's some more stuff. Trips, trip A, trip B, different modes. But also this key here, this is a security key. This vehicle cannot be started at all, cannot be operated without this key here. And as you can see, it says this, which is digitally encoded security system. So without these keys here, either one, this vehicle will not start. So that's a good thing. See what else? Handguards came standard. That's about it really. I just wanted to do a quick review of this Can Am Outlander, 2019 Can Am Outlander XMR 1000. They're expensive, but it's worth every penny. If you want to buy a side by side, you can buy a side by side, or if you want to get a 4-wheeler, I would suggest getting something like this if you can afford it. Maybe you do want to play in the mud. I don't, but like I said, it's just basically a recreational vehicle for me to get out and ride. once in a while. I'm not going to be riding every day, but mostly it's for deer season, getting in those backwoods here. Woods are kind of thick in North Carolina, getting out in those swamps. And that way I can get in and if I have to, winch a deer closer to me or get all the way up to the deer, load them on the back and make my way out. It's kind of hard to do that. The areas that I hunt here in North Carolina, it's kind of hard to do that with a side-by-side. It's really difficult to get a side-by-side in some of the areas that I hunt in, if not all the areas, unless lanes are cut. And I'm not going to go cutting any lanes. So this right here makes it more maneuverable and easier for me to access my travel ways and access a deer that I hopefully will put down this season. But yeah, I just wanted to give you a quick overview, and hope you guys like this video. I'm still new at this, so you have to bear with me. But like I said, this is the 2019 Can Am Outlander XMR 1000. You guys take care.